What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the Korrupted Judge, and welcome back to Helltaker: The Second Circle, the only game that lets me date multiple girls and not be called a cheater. If in the last gameplay that we did in this game, we went out with Justice, and she honestly gave us a lot of motivation, a lot of good advice, if I'm honest. It made me rethink a couple things, and I got back into doing a lot more drawing after that video, if you can believe it. So, for today, we are going to be doing a date that I absolutely love, and for some reason you guys hate because you guys don't like it when I simp. I am going out with Judgement, the High Prosecutor, my all-time favorite, who also got new sprites in the little patch update that came out a couple weeks back. Okay. I'm not going to say much about it. We're just going to get straight into it. Alright? Though it's been a while since you visited the Butterfly Conservatory with Judgement, that day remains at the forefront of your thoughts. Yeah, I remember that. At the end of that day, Judgement accidentally killed a caterpillar by stepping on it, and she felt really bad about it. Oh, man. Hopefully we can make it up to her in this date. Well, you originally intended to use it only as a way to engage with the High Prosecutor on one of her apparent interests. You feel yourself growing similarly intrigued by the fluttering creatures. This curiosity of yours drives you to pursue the literature that was handed out after the tour. According to the pamphlet, it is possible to donate butterfly snacks, tubes of sliced up fruit, to the conservatory as a way of helping out and getting involved. Is it like those commercials where it says, "Oh, adopt an iguana for like $5 a day" or something like that? Thinking this is the perfect way to satisfy your interest, you make your way to the kitchen. However, on your way, you pass by Judgment's shut door. How convenient is it that we end up in these situations and the girl that was involved in the reason we're doing it is magically nearby? Looking at it reminds you of how that day ended. Ah, yes. That day broke my heart. You lament the fact that you've seen precious little of her. You lament the fact that you've seen precious little of her since then. Not seeing Judgement every day should be illegal. Should you try knocking on her door again? Oh no! Okay, hang on. Why is this actually a choice? No! I hit load! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay. Save it here. Couldn't hurt to try. Perhaps it's best to give her some space. I don't know why I always save in these choices, because I never go back and do the choices that I saved previously. I don't know why, I just don't. But, because this is a date with Judgement, it's obvious that we have to get her involved. Couldn't hurt to try. Though hesitant, you decide to try one last time to get her attention. As you knock, you strain your ears to listen for signs of movement inside. Why? Judgement? You hear nothing. I was just going to do some work in the kitchen, and I was wondering if you'd like to help me out. ... Judgement? No response. Oh man, we ruined it. Frowning, you return to the kitchen. We failed. Once there, you dig out your knife, cutting board, and every bit of fruit you have stashed away in the pantry. Then, after donning your apron, you set to work slicing everything up into small cubes. As you are working, you hear someone enter the kitchen at your back. Is it Panda Monica for her coffee? Hey! We did get her attention! Oh god, I have missed you so much. Turning, you are surprised to see none other than Judgement standing in the doorway. Oh, hey there, Judgement. Hey, the sprites really did update her. And updated, her attributes. But I think what's most daunting is that they actually got her eyes glowing again. I love that. The demon stares back at you, wide-eyed and blushing. Helltaker. She's not yelling. I was just looking for a snack. With a nod, you return your attention to the task at hand. Though you can hear Judgement rummaging around in the pantry behind you, you can feel her gaze burning a hole at your back. Soon enough, the clutter stops and Judgment steps up next to you to peer around your shoulder. Hang on, I want to look at this. No, I missed it! Dang it. Whatever. What are you doing? I am admiring your beauty. And you look amazing in those shorts. I'm simping again, I'm sorry. Making fruit medleys? Medleys? Melody? Melanie! What for? Butterfly snacks. Oh, I see. ... Just a mention of butterflies puts her at, uneasy. Can I help? Absolutely. I'd be insulted if you didn't. Wordlessly, you hand Judgment an apron and a knife before, slapping down a cutting board next to you and stepping aside to give the demoness room to work. Oh my god, I love her. I love these sprites. 133 and Dana O'Hara have done an amazing job. I absolutely love it. Judgment approaches the countertop and removes her gauntlets. Fingers! I don't have a finger fetish, guys. I don't. I promise I don't. I really promise I don't. I just really love Judgment. Then the two of you set to work, chopping up fruit and dividing it up into dozens of plastic containers. Oh! Hang on. Oh my god, I absolutely love her in her little apron. The little Satan on it too. Oh my god. I love it. I want to talk so much about it, but I know it's probably best not to. What the heck is that picture in the background? You know what? I don't want to know. But the attention to detail is actually really good. If you look at the little knife holder, what the heck? Oh my god, the knife holder says The Fallen. But if you look, you can tell that two knives are missing because they're using both of the knives. And Judgment's smiling face. Oh, she's humming too. You can tell by the music notes. I gotta stop, guys. I need to. I'm forcing myself to stop so we can continue with the video. Soon the tapping of your knives against the cutting board echoes throughout the kitchen. And amid this quiet rhythm, you notice a faint smile dancing across Judgment's lips. Oh my god, I just love her. Smiling in turn, you continue your task. Have you given any more thought to our predicament? Predicament? What are you referring to, mortal? I'm surprised he's not yelling at me. The butterflies. Shouldn't we fortify our home against the coming invasion? Oh my, I forgot that was like the whole premise of the first date, where it was originally so she could learn more about butterflies because she didn't understand it too much, and that we can make our house so much more like tight and right, I guess. Perhaps. Or perhaps we should explore other avenues, such as diplomacy. I forget what that means. Diplomacy. Yes, if we can palliate the beasts with sustenance, we can avoid an unnecessary bloodshed. Oh my god. And here's the thing. I'm thinking about her saying this, all with that smile on her face, calmly chopping up fruit. I see. Is that what you would prefer? I would. As would I. Judgment grims and dumps another load of fruit onto the plastic, into the plastic containers. As you prepare to do the same, you hear something that catches you by surprise. Judgment has begun to hum. Oh yay! Is it her what was it? I can't remember. I forgot what Mitzi called it. Like the no, I forgot what it's called. What was the machine called again? The Sin Machine. What is it? The Sin Machine theme? The sound of her voice fills the room, and you find yourself looking at the demoness in shock. Judgment, No! I want the picture back! No fair! All of a sudden, the scent of smoke stings your nose. Wait, what? No! No! Zdrada, okay, I'm telling you now, you smoker. You've already ruined a date with Melina. You've already made us go over some kind of mental hippie trip. I swear, if Zdrada ruins this date, that's it. I don't care. She's done. She's not ruining a Judgment date. I do not care. You already ruined a Melina second date. You ruined our second date. You're not touching Judge. The hell is going on here? I thought I caught a whiff of something sweet coming from the kitchen, so I got hungry. But it's just you nerds. I swear to God, she's testing my patience. Hey Zdrada, don't worry, I'll get started on dinner after I'm done here. Good, what are you doing anyway? I wanted to make fruit melodies to donate to the Butterfly Conservatory, and Judgement here offered to help. The demon puts her hand over her mouth and makes a gagging sound. Forget I asked. Though I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you do something like this, Taker. I am, however, a little shocked at you, Judgement. I swear, pick your next words extremely carefully. Who would have known the High Prosecutor of Hell would do something so sickeningly nice? Next thing I know, you'll be letting sinners slide for a few decades with an IOU, eternal damnation. Oh wait, that already happened, didn't it? Zdrada, I'm gonna ask you very nicely, this one time. Get the fuck out of my kitchen now. Looks like somebody's losing their edge. Before you can protest, Zdrada breaks out in a cackle. That is a new sprite, though, and she's letting her bust show. But that your chest isn't gonna help you this round. Understand? Spewing smoke with each hearty gwalif, the demoness swipes a box of crackers off the counter and departs, leaving you and Judgement alone in the kitchen once more. No, the music She fucking ruined it. Zdrada ruined it. She ruined another date with one of my favorite girls. I'm gonna kill her. I don't care. You are a menace. I see why Melina hates you. You were literally on my top 5. Nope, you're dropping. You're not even on the list anymore. You're done. Silence descends upon you, yet the ring of Zdrada's laughter still echoes in your ear. Jeez, what's her problem? Shaking your head, you look over at Judgement. Oh no! The demoness is facing the counter with her hand gripping the sides of her cutting board hard enough to turn her knuckles white. At first, you think this is the display of anger, but the slight glimmer of tears at the corner of her eyes causes you to... Oh no! She did it again. She did it again! I swear, 133, you're testing my patience. You somehow turned a demon that I actually kind of liked dead. Stay calm. We can still fix this. I swear we can still fix this. We just had a happy Judgement. I can't let this end like this. Judgement. ... Fool. Oh no. I'm sorry? ... May I take my leave now? Yes, I can take it from here. With that, Judgement removes her apron, seizes her gauntlets, and scurries out of the kitchen. I swear to Christ, I'm gonna shove holy water down her throat. A moment later, you hear the bedroom door slam shut. Left to yourself once again, you let out a long sigh before finishing up with your task. Thanks to Judgment's help, there isn't much left to do. It only takes you a few minutes to slice up the last few pieces of fruit, and divide up into melodies. Then you close up the containers, wash off the knife, and load everything into a couple boxes for the transport. As you are carrying the boxes out to the car, Justice appears. Justice, please help me. Hey, Chief, when's dinner? I'm not in the mood, Justice, okay? I'm trying to remember where I can buy holy water. Oh, hey, Justice. I'll get started on it as soon as I get back. Nice, I'm starving. Where are you headed off to? I'm gonna take these fruit melodies to the Butterfly Conservatory. You made them yourself? No. Judgement helped out quite a bit. Judgement? Oh no, please don't tell me you're gonna question it too. You were a high prosecutor at some point, Justice. Please don't. That's a surprise. Shut up. Zdrada said something similar. Zdrada saw? That's no good. You're telling me. What do you mean? If I can be frank, that woman talks out of her ass so much, it's probably become a second mouth at this point. Yeah, you got that right. I'm guessing she said something that made Judgement leave, didn't she? Yep. Yeah, actually she did. Is Judgement okay? I wonder about that myself sometimes. Is there something I should know? I'd say... Let me begin by saying that Judgement and I have been friends for a very long time. According to a lot of the fan theories and junk like that, Justice, actually trained, Judgement herself to become the next High Prosecutor after she became blind. Because they needed a replacement. Heck, I knew her back when I was the High Prosecutor. So there's a lot of history there. And it can get a little messy. But if it's you, perhaps I can let you in on a few things. Please, tell me how to fix this. Tell me how to kill Zdrada. If it'll help me understand Judgement more, I'm all ears. That's what I like to hear. Alright. First, let me start by saying that Judgement wasn't always the High Prosecutor that you know today. Okay? Before I chose her as my successor, she was known as the nicest demon. Oh my... I remember this. In Daddy Venripper Senpai Sensei's in the game, you can get the game for free, or you can pay about $15 to also get the art book involved. In the art book, it states that Judgement is actually the kindest demon out of all of them, despite her job, and that the way she acts, her attitude and personality in the job, it's just like a mask or something, so that way she can keep the job. Okay, now, it's nice to know I know her new title. Seriously? Seriously. Well, that explains a few things. Go on. For a long time, she wore that title with pride. But then she took the position of High Prosecutor. If she was the nicest, why did you make her the prosecutor? That's what I want to know. Everything changed after that. Her old title became something of a hindrance to her. How could demons and sinners respect someone who was also known as being nice? Hell, isn't a terribly kind place to those who are nice. So, with my help, she did what she had to do. She killed the nice parts of herself, in a way. Rather, I'm assumed now to admit that this is the primary of my idea. She suppressed her true nature in favor of a totally new persona. A facade that she wears whenever the situation demands that she must be the High Prosecutor of Hell. But, well, at first Judgement was able to switch between these two images of herself. Soon the High Prosecutor side of her took over completely, and we never got to see the kind demon we once knew surface again. So she kind of has like borderline personality disorder, I guess is the best way to put it. I fear that maybe she's gotten so deep into the other personality of hers that she can no longer snap out of it. Perhaps she's afraid that nobody will accept her old self. I accept Judgement no matter what. Oh. When I realized this, I mourned the friend I once knew and put forth an effort to get to know the new Judgement instead. It's been an adjustment, to say the least. But if what you say is true, Taker, maybe that part of her is not dead after all. Maybe the kind demon is still lurking around in there somewhere. Maybe. Thank you for telling me all this. There must be something I can do to help this situation. I truly hope there is, Taker. Because if I'm being honest with you, there is a part of me that misses the friend I used to have. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if that wasn't a complete emotional roller coaster, I don't know what is. Zdrada, I'm going to kill her. If I get the option to, I'm cutting her neck. I don't care. Something to do with holy water. Okay? She messed with Judgement, and I hate it. But, on the very little bright side, we did get a little bit of lore in regards to the 133 style universe. And now, my main mission in this new Judgement arc is to get the nice demon back. But, that's gonna have to wait until the third date. We only got one more left, guys. Lucy, the CEO of Hell. This is a very specific one here, because she has a lot of explaining to do in regards to what we saw with Cerberus. And, maybe, she can help us figure out the history with Melina and Zdrada. Hopefully she tells us a way to kill Zdrada. And maybe she knows a way of us to get the old Judgement back. Hopefully. But that's gonna have to wait until next time, guys. Honestly, I'm not in the mood anymore to play this game. It's like 11:30 at night now. And I wanted to get this done. And now I'm not even in the mood anymore, thanks to Zdrada. Screw you. With all that said, guys, I'm the Korrupted Judge, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you around.